Hey, party people, this is J.A. Weddle, and welcome to Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Uh, this is my first Let's Play. I guess we call them that. I don't really know. I think this might be more of a video game diary for myself. And, people are welcome to watch and, you know, hopefully enjoy these games. Got a lot to talk about this game. This game came out in 1999. And there you go. It's preceded by Bloodhome and Legacy of Kain, which I've actually never played all the way through. And but I've played all the other the series, Soul Reaver 2 and Blood Omen 2, and then Defiance. So yeah, I'm a pretty big fan. Let's get this thing started, man. Let's just get right in on these ghouls making crazy faces at me. Pretty scary. This game's kind of dark. I'm gonna try to keep the commentary light, I guess. I don't know. Look, that guy at the bottom is definitely Kain. It's like very obvious. All right, let's not dilly dally around too much here.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth.
Mhm.
He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord.
He's shocked. I don't want to talk over much of these cutscenes. There's very few in this game, especially this one. It's such a badass cutscene. It was jaw dropping when it came out. Still kind of is. They cleaned it up in Soul Reaver 2, and it looks even
I earned a
better.
new kind of
PS2.
reward. Agony.
Love how you can see the Citadel in the background, uh, billowing out smoke and whatnot.
There was only
We'll go
one
there much
possible
later.
outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Oh man. Still gives me goosebumps after all these years.
I Brazier. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release.
Death would be a release.
You did not survive the abyss, Brazier. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are.
You are.
The birth of one of Kain's
I
abominations.
gotta stop myself from
traps the essence of life.
quoting everything.
It is
I've
this soul
played this a
that
million
animates the
times.
corpse you lived in. And that,
Lived in.
Brazier,
Yeah,
is
and
the
the voice
demise
actors in this
of
game
Mount
are
Goth.
absolutely
There is no
awesome.
balance. The souls of the
Fortunately,
dead remain trapped.
pretty
Cannot spin
sure
the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destiny.
that the elder god, the guy talking right now, has actually passed away.
Heal yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my
Oh, man.
soul reaver. My angel of death.
Man, let me tell you something. For like a 14-year-old boy, hearing someone say, "Use your hatred to reave their souls," man, that was like, that was the bee's knees right there. All right. All right, already running into problems here. I gotta turn the controller settings to analog, because who doesn't want to use analog sticks on a DualShock controller? Yeah, so this is my first Let's Play. Kind of always wanted to do these, and often wondered what my first game would be, and I knew it'd have to be something I really liked. I haven't played this in like probably 3 or 4 years, so we'll see how it works out. So I guess you would say this is like partially blind.
Across great spans.
Sweet. Can't go anywhere, I don't think. No. Get out of there. I'm gonna try to keep all my videos at like 15 minutes. You know, I'll probably record more in sessions, obviously, but be respectful to your time if you're actually watching this. Which, let me know who you are, I guess, or what you got to say. What you got to say. Whether you've played this game, or you probably played this game, or how the hell else did you find this?
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls.
Sexually attracted
sustain
to
your
souls.
strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Oh, can do, man. Can do. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, they want me to get full belly. Eesh. Can't do any work on an empty stomach, I suppose. I wonder how much to even just like go into me or the game in this first part. I don't really know. I don't know if anyone cares. Maybe I care. I don't know. Shit, I love this tutorial. I mean, all game tutorials are sometimes annoying, but I just felt like, oh, here we go. This one just does everything. It's like, here's how to jump, here's how to super jump, high jump, whatever. Take hold of your wings and they'll hold you, fly you across this chasm.
And they will carry you across this chasm.
You know, it's like probably one of the shortest tutorials. Well, I don't know about that. Some games don't even start you with a tutorial, but especially back in the day, I don't know, they seemed lengthy.
What scabrous wretches are
These
these?
guys. They need some pants, I'll tell you that.
Scavengers of the underworld.
Got ass crack.
Feral hunger has claimed countless souls. Spirits now shall never find their rest.
Oh god. It looks like they've just been to one too many ZZ Top concerts and just after years of partying just ended up here. Get over here. Get your ass over here. Oh, he's not dead. Get inside me. Yeah. I don't even know if I have to kill these guys or not. I might even just be able to run past them. Ah, we'll do it. We'll chase old ZZ Top down here. Jesus, maybe. Raziel is just like running so slow. There you go. I forgot. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can get the hell out of here. I bet I'm gonna get. Oh my god, I knew it. Oh man, starting this thing off just fine. Just fine. These guys are honestly probably the most annoying enemies in the entire game, just because they just run from you. I mean, this game isn't particularly hard. I mean, I can only think of a couple instances where I'm just gonna get pissed off and frustrated just because. I mean, this game kind of runs slow. I think they kind of taxed the PS1 hardware when they made this. I don't know. So it's kind of choppy sometimes, and there's definitely a few boss fights that really piss you off.
With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing,
And
however,
this
your
is
strength
the.
must be fully restored. You
Oh,
require
he just
no
said
conduit to
a little
return
warp
to this
point.
plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Which definitely changes the dynamics of pretty much all the puzzles in the game, which is really cool. And I don't really know. You'll see pretty soon. There's one. I'll try to point it out.
Sustain your
That like blew my
strength to
mind
prolong your
when I was
manifestation
younger.
in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
That's an important life lesson, man. Alright, let's see. That's where I came from. Right? Oh my god. Already lost. Who the hell would have thought?
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body.
Yeah, I mean, you can't die, so, I mean, that's why this game's really not that hard. If I fell in this water, I would just go to the spectral realm, and then you would just get souls until you get back to full health, and then you can use the little warp point and get back to the material realm. Now, if you die in the spectral realm, you return back to where I started the game at that little, the Elder God's lair or whatever, and I mean, so... But you walk right up and you got the warp gates, so I mean, big deal. And it's like, whatever, here I am. You can warp to pretty much, as long as you've been there, which usually you find the warp gate like right when you walk into a main area, so anyway.
That's impossible. These foul-scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
I was wondering what the hell they're doing. I mean, it's like, is that like a tongue? Or do they suck blood through their tongue? I don't know. World of men. I always like that.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
The voice acting is just like superb in this game. I think that's what got me. That, the music, the soundtrack, and everything. Alright, well, we're getting up on the first mark here, so stay tuned to part 2 where we're going to deal with these two assholes and move on and pretty much get through this tutorial. Alright, thanks for watching. Keep your tool cool and don't let your meat loaf.